These are the man-made polymers and it has been synthesized in the laboratory, either in the industry, and it will be used in our daily life. The process of obtaining the polymers from the monomers, it is known as what? Polymerization. They'll take the natural rubber from the plant sources and they'll heat that natural rubber with the compounds which are containing the sulfur at very high temperature. Hello my dear students, a warm welcome you all. Myself is Purnima, lecturer in Department of Chemistry at Vidhyaashram Pre-University College, Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. My dear students, in this session, we are going to discuss with the Unit 15 Polymers revisions. Okay? Before going to do the important question discussion, we'll see the weightage of this unit. From this unit, we can expect the one mark question and one 5 mark question, and the total weightage will be 6. The question number 14 from the part A and question number 50 from the part D will come from this unit and the total weightage will be 6. So, we'll see what are the 1 mark question which will be frequently asked by this unit. Okay. Before that, we'll see the pattern of questions. See, here in this unit again we are discussing the 1 mark, 2 mark and a 3 mark, because in the 5 mark it has been splitted into 3 plus 2, and we know that the 3 marks carrying questions definitely they are going to ask with the differences between biodegradable and non-biodegradable polymers. Okay. So we'll see with the 1 mark and 2 mark, and finally we'll go with the 3 mark. The 1 mark question will be goes like this. What is polymerization? We know that polymers will be formed by the joining of monomers unit. Large number of monomer units are joined together to form a polymer. The process of obtaining the polymers from the monomers, it is known as what? Polymerization. So the process by which monomers are converted into polymers, it is called as what? Polymerization. Okay. Next, what are elastomers? Elastomers are the rubber-like solid which has a elastic property. In these polymers, the chains are held together by a weakest intermolecular forces and a weak binding forces which permit the polymers to be stretched. Example, the vulcanized rubber, Buna and neoprene are the example. So the name itself shows that it is a elastomers, which is a polymer which is elastic in nature. Why they have a elastic in nature? Because between the monomers, it has a very weak force of attraction, hence it can easily stretchable. The best example is a rubber. So which is a polymer which can be easily stretched because of the weak intermolecular force of attractions. Next question, what is a synthetic polymer? We all know that there are 2 types of polymers will be there. One is synthetic polymer and the one is a natural polymer. We know that natural polymers are those polymer which is obtained from the plant and the animal sources. Okay, the best example is from the plant sources is a silk which we obtain from the silkworm. Like that, from the animal sources, we are getting the silk. From the plant sources, we get the cellulose. These 2 are the 2 important polymers which we obtain naturally. Like that, the many polymers which can also be prepared by the human being, such polymers are said to be synthetic polymers. We have one more kind of polymer known as semi-synthetic polymers also. Those polymers which is obtained naturally, but it is later which has been undergo modification process to get a good quantity of polymers. Such polymers are said to be semi-synthetic polymers, which are the polymers which is obtained naturally, but it has been undergo many modification processes. Okay, we'll see with the synthetic polymers. These are the man-made polymers and it has been synthesized in the laboratory, either in the industry, and it will be used in our daily life. So this example is plastic, which is a man-made polymer and we are using in our daily life. Next question. Name the monomer of the bakelite. We know that in the bakelite, we have the monomer of phenol and a formaldehyde. Phenol and a formaldehyde. This is a phenol and a formaldehyde is HCHO. Okay. Next question. Name the monomer of nylon 6. So in the nylon 6, we have the monomer of caprolactam. So caprolactam is a monomer of the nylon 6. So most of the 1 mark question, they can ask you to write the monomers, but sometimes, they can also ask you to write with the direct question such as elastomers or with a polymerization or by giving any types of polymers, and you can write the examples also. Such kind of questions can also be asked in the 1 mark. Okay. Coming into the 2 mark question. So most of the 2 mark question is mainly based upon the preparation because it is an organic chemistry unit. Most of the questions will be mainly based upon the preparation, and that too for 2 mark. We'll see with the types of question. Explain the preparation of Buna N. Okay, Buna N is obtained by the copolymerization of 1,3 butadiene and acronitrogen in presence of peroxide as a catalyst, and it resists to the action of petrol and lubricating agents and organic solvents. Uses: it is used in making of oil seals as well as with a tank linking, etc. You can see that this is a 1,3 butadiene. So it is CH3 double bond CH, CH double bond CH2. So this is an acronitrile. So it is a CH2 double bond CH and CN, which undergo copolymerization. What will happen? The bond between the two CH bond will be get broken up, and this bond which is also get broken up. As a result of this, the bond between the second and third carbon atom will be exist, and this results in a formation of Buna N. You can see that it is obtained from the butadiene and also from the acrylonitrile, okay, where the double bond which has been broken up to form a single bond. So that is why it is named as Buna N. Okay, next. Explain the preparation of neoprene. Either Buna S can also be asked for 2 marks. Okay. Next question is the preparation of neoprene. Neoprene or the polychloroprene is formed by the free radical polymerization of chloroprene, and it has a superior resistance to the vegetable and mineral oil. Uses: for the manufacturing of conveyor belts and gaskets and the hoses, it has been used. So this is a chloroprene, or you can say that it is a 2-chloro 1,3 butadiene, and it has a CH2 double bond CCl CH double bond CH2. So during the polymerization, what will happen? The bond between the carbon atom will be get broken up. As a result of this, the 2 carbon atom will get a double bond and results in a formation of what? Neoprene. Okay, so it is also known as what? Polychloroprene will be converted into neoprene. Next question is, what is vulcanization of the rubber? So this question can also be asked for the 3 marks also as well as for the 2 marks. So if it is asked for 2 marks, just write the definition. If it is asked for the 3 mark, under that they can also give the one additional question. Okay, so be careful with that additional question. So what is vulcanization of the rubber? The process of heating the natural rubber with a sulfur or with a sulfur containing compound at about 415 Kelvin for a few hours in order to give the strength and elasticity to the natural rubber, it is said to be vulcanization. They'll take the natural rubber from the plant sources and they'll heat that natural rubber with the compounds which are containing a sulfur at very high temperature. Why they will go with this process? In order to improve the elasticity and also in order to improve the strength of the rubber, they'll go with the vulcanization, and it is frequently done many times to improve the strength as well as with their elastic nature. This process we call it as what? Vulcanization of the rubber, and it is one of the most important question which will be frequently asked many times in your board exams. Okay. Next, we'll see with the last 3 mark question. Okay, in the 3 mark question, remember, they are going to ask the differences between the biodegradable and non-biodegradable polymers. It is a most repeated question. If they ask you to write with the vulcanization, go with the vulcanization, and it will be around 2 plus 2 plus 1 type of question. Okay, if they ask you to write with the 3 mark, first question will be the differences between biodegradable and non-biodegradable polymers, and next question will be of 2 marks. Okay, we'll see with the differences now. Biodegradable polymers are those polymers which are containing a functional group similar to that of the functional group which is present in a biopolymer. Example, polyhydroxybutyrate, co-hydroxyvalerate. It is also represented as PHBV. And in the 1 marks also, they can ask you to write the examples for the biodegradable polymers. So that is PHBV or polyhydroxybutyrate co-hydroxyvalerate. Coming into the non-biodegradable polymers, the large number of synthetic polymers which resist to the environmental degradation process and reversible for the accumulation of the polymers are waste material, and such environmental problems they are said to be non-biodegradable polymers. Example, the polythene, nylon as well as with the terylene. Okay, you can write with your own words also what is a biodegradable as well as with the non-biodegradable polymers, but the proper differences as well as with the one example you must know. Okay, so instead of writing with this biodegradable definition, you can write with your own words like biodegradable polymers are those which can easily degrade on the nature. Example is PHBV. Whereas non-biodegradable substances are those which cannot be easily degradable on nature. They are known as non-biodegradable substances. Example, nylon, polythene, plastics, etc. Okay, I'll come back with the next units. Hope you all understood with the types of questions which has been asked in unit 15. I'll come with a new unit. Till that, take care. Thank you. Be safe.